Hi everybody, for this week video I present you how I did my little keychain, a tulip keychain made on the 22 needle machine. As you could see, I did the cast on, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. Open the yarn feeder and close it, and then I crank for 22 rows of violet or voila. So I did my 22, time to open the yarn feeder and turn it for a full 360. I just stopped just before the yarn feeder to prevent drop stitch. Now I will use my favorite wool needle. Usually use the middle or the smaller one, and the big one I use it for my crochet project. So time to get all the stitches out of the machine. So we'll grab stitch by one like this, and be careful not to pull too much on your yarn to prevent drop stitch. So we go around it like this, one by one, very careful. There, almost finished. So during the video I will share with you how I get that together and how I chain the stem that will hold the key. If you're not comfortable with crochet, I will also include a link in the video description on how to do it on your knitting machine. You could do a cord or I cord with it. So now it's time to close both sides. It's actually the same thing as you could do for a hat. So time to stretch and put it inside. Use your wool needle to go through it, through the middle, and attach those two together. There. This is a quick project, it's not too long, so if you have a couple to do, it's nice. So me, I will offer that to my mother and my friend for Mother's Day. But if you like to do that for a teacher or co-worker or grandmother, it's good too. There. So I will put some stuffing, but if you don't have any at home, it's up to you. So I fold it in half like this, and I go in the middle, grab one stitch on the side, one stitch on the other side, and attach it with a knot. There. Like this. And now I will join the other side, push a little bit on stuffing, and like I said, it's not something that you need. If you have some at home, why not? But if you don't have any stuffing, don't worry about that part. There, and attach it, and you will end up with the X like this. The letter X. Push the stuffing inside and hide those little tail of yarn with my favorite wool needle, and then I will cut the excess. Like this. So I continue and cut it, and voila. Cut the excess. Maybe I did this one, but I should cut it. I don't know why I insist like that. I will cut it anyways. So with my scissors, I was actually at my workplace when I did this part. I was on my break. And now it's time to chain with a 6mm, but any hook that you have at home will do. So I will go and do the first stitch, and I think I use 16 or 18, but doesn't matter, it will work. So no worry about 16 or 18. We all crochet with different tensions, so maybe 18 is too long for you or too short for somebody else. So adjust the need that you have. Adjust it to the need you have. Oh my god. There. Almost finished. Oh, I took my time. But if you're not comfortable with hook, I will provide you the link in the video description how to do a I-cord with your machine, so you could use that to do the stem. Voila. Now I do another one and cut it and close my chain. There. So it's gonna be that long. So great. You could, as you could see, I closed my tulip. I forgot to record myself. Sorry. Like I said, I was at work on my break and I forgot to push the record button for that part. But just do it like you know how to do it, and I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. So now it's time to attach my stem on it. There, I do double knot and I do tail of yarn in the tulip. I like to do keychain because it's quick project and easy to duplicate and to offer to a lot of people, so make a lot of people happy in a short time. There, and cut the excess. And with the stem you could attach it on a ring to put multiple keys, or you just put one like I will show in a second. So it look like this. It's kind of cute. I like it. So now with the key I will put that very small and push it in the hole like this, pull and getting my key inside, and voila, the trick is done. You got your tulip keychain. If you like it that way, you could stop the video. If you want the extra leaf on it, stay with me. I will crochet again. So I did my first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 look great. And then I come back and go in this stitch, get it all the yarn and get it through the 2 stitch, not the stitch, the loop, and did it again, same thing, going through the 2 loop. I have no clue how to call those stitches because I don't know how to read a pattern. I always do crochet in my head, so it's a trial and error all the time. there. And I do a lot of crochet stuff at home with no pattern. I don't mind to start over when I do mistakes. I don't get any frustration about it. So you could leave it like this or keep going and go on the bottom and grab it like this. And do the same thing on this one. There, getting through. And continue. Almost finished. Like I said, it's an extra to have the leaves on it. You could add one or two, but me, I just add one. I find it okay with just one, but it's up to you if you want to put two. There, so it's long enough. I like it. So I cut my yarn and I did a little tail of yarn between the stitches for cleaner work. So finish like this. Pull, and with the wool needle I will hide it between the stitches. So I go on the starting point and go through the little stitches that is there, just with the tip of my wool needle. There, and bring it through by going into the needle. It's a flexible one, so I could do that with one hand. Ta-da! I'm a little bit silly, I know. So stretch it and I will cut the excess, the small tail. Pull a little bit, and then when I stretch back my leaf, it will go disappear, doesn't see anything. So now it's time to attach it on our tulip. So we use the wool needle. Make sure you grab at least full stitch like this, 2 full stitch on the bottom, and then I will just sew it. Make sure that you grab the purple part. Nothing fancy with the sewing. Just make sure that you don't sew till the end, because you want it to be a little bit the shape of the leaf. So I'll go like this. That's enough. And now I will go on the other side to get back to the bottom to join to the stem. See, I gave it a shape like this, so it's cute. So I'm going down, almost finished. There. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you give it a try, let me know in the video comment. It's always fun to see if people enjoy it or not. So see you next week for a bien new see you next week for a brand new video. Ciao ciao. And never give up, there's always